my cross to bear.
You have no right to decide the fate of so many.
I know it was extreme, okay? I know there was cost. But it worked. Mundus acted impulsively, in anger. The Hellgate is spent, and Mundus with it. For the time being, at least. But now is the time to strike.
Cat is in no state to do anything.
Yes, I am. You need me. While they tortured me, I left my body. That's how I endured for so long. I explored Mundus's tower. I know how it works, how it's wired, how it feels. You both need me to defeat Mundus. And you need each other. So the Hellgate is the main source of Mundus's power. It can only be reached from his chamber. You must break into the chamber and close the Hellgate. Mundus is still weak from his last outburst. This is your chance to defeat him. Mundus doesn't know that Vergil is Nephilim.
We can use that to our advantage.
There's a back door into the tower located here. Vergil, you must reach the security room undetected. So Dante, you will create a distraction. Here.
Hey guys, you looking for a fight? Here I am.
Just like your father. Too big for your fucking boots. Me, a god. Versus you, a piece of shit.
Once Mundus sees you, all hell will break loose. Stay close to the tower entrance.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play DmC Devil May Cry. Today we have a demonic office building to invade. This mission is really cool, both visually, because of the kind of intersection between different art styles that we've gotten throughout the game, and all the shifting geography. I'm always a big fan of that. And also just because of the structure of it and the enemy compositions that we've run into in here.
The gates will seal. Dante, you need to keep them busy while Vergil makes his way into the tower.
Oh, I really dislike how quickly the enemy introduction cards disappear in this version. I think it... Honestly, I think that might be tied to frame rate, which is kind of silly. Ah, damn it. Got a chance to shield him. These, by the way, in case you missed the lightning fast introduction card, these are elite Stygians. These are the highest order of the basic enemy type that we've been, been encountering throughout the game. They are much more aggressive. They are much more damaging. Wow, I actually managed to hit her out of that attack. I thought that always just flew off by itself. That works out well too. Yeah, more aggressive, more damaging, and they have, I believe, wider attacks and also a new shockwave. Oh no, I stingered into the attack that was still active. Yep. Oh, that's so nice that that tracks even as they teleport. It doesn't reflect towards their original position, but the new one.
Dante, make a break for the main entrance before it seals itself shut.
Is
You'll have a
this
few
is...
seconds at best.
Oh man, I did have time to fight them. I wasn't sure like how far I had to go to get to the main entrance, so the timer tripped me up.
Once inside, you will face Mundus's elite guard. Take him out quickly.
Showtime!
So these Dream Runners are actually a weaker version of the Drikovacs that we've been fighting a couple of times. Well, the single one that has gotten the jump on us and teleported away to fight another day in each instance that we encountered it. The Dream Runners you can differentiate, one, by their lack of a red mask, but also they're quite a bit easier to combo. They do not block nearly as often, so you can open them up a little bit easier. That, and I've just kind of had a little bit of practice fighting them now, so they seem even easier by comparison.
Vergil will knock out the internal camera system. Mundus won't be able to see where you are.
And we'll definitely run into a couple of Dream Runners in this mission. Couple more of them.
Come to me, Dante. If you can. I'll be waiting for you.
The corporate offices are heavily defended. One exception is floor 87, which is unoccupied. There, you'll reunite with Vergil.
So we'll be taking the elevator. But for the time being, I can't hop over that. Just get the lost soul down here. We can't take the elevator straight up to the objective. Of course, that would be way too easy. But we can skip a bunch of floors with it. And of course, it's really just a loading screen.
Good, brother?
Yeah, good.
Here you'll split. Dante, make your way to the east wing. Vergil, you will make your way to the west wing, where you'll find the main server room.
Good luck.
Me too.
Dante, you will have to cross a sky bridge to get into the east wing. You will find the sky bridge along this path. Vergil will take over the servers in the west wing. He'll clear the way for you.
Turning everything into that chalkboard aesthetic in the middle of the mission to recap what the plan is and to give the player direction, I think that's a really cool way of doing that. Wow, I messed that jump cancel up real bad. Takes some practice, but once you get consistent at it, you can use that to really wonderful effect. Whoop. Saw the Stygians shockwave attack. It's more of a tonal attack. Deadly nonetheless. It's also really, really annoying because it can pop you out of combos. So obviously the laser hallway is kind of where they want us to go, so let's go grab that lost soul.
Security going into the east wing is tight. You'll find yourself blocked, so don't try to cross it just yet.
There you go.
Once clear, make your way into the east wing. Be careful. These floors you will encounter.
Floor 87.
This is the finance wing. Those who work here are barely human anymore. They have been corrupted beyond recognition.
You get it? Because they work in the
One day,
finance wing.
All of humanity will be enslaved to Mundus, like these poor souls.
Rah, fight the system, man. The narrative of this is so weird. It's so like Rebel Without a Cause generic bullshit. It's like it doesn't know what machine it wants to rage against, but it definitely wants to rage against the machine, man. So it just comes off like generic, like populist platitude shit. Not that I like fundamentally disagree with any of its messages, but it's not terribly clever about how it conveys them or specific to the point of those narrative messages or those themes being useful, you know? Like, it's not new or furthering any kind of conversation. It's just kind of directionless anger that doesn't even feel all that well earned, given that this is still a major AAA production. So it's like, what kind of corporate greed are we supposed to be raging against? Is it the kind that allowed this game to happen and be produced? But then if we get too specific with the message... Anyway, we're doing pretty okay with this rage fight. Oh, I spoke too soon. Nope, we're good. Wish he was being a little bit less evasive while he's not in the glowy berserker state. That'll make him a little bit easier to deal with. So I found some comments from Tamim. I think this is what people might be referring to when fans say that he said some ignorant shit about DMC. And honestly, the offending remarks are not all that bad. Oops. When is my opening? It's right here. I mean, he's wrong, but still, it's basically DMC is all about making you feel cool. And Dante is supposed to be cool, and what was cool 12 years ago when Devil May Cry originally came out isn't the same today. Which, yeah, fair point,
what
but...
What did she say? Floor 105? Skybridge? Yeah.
But new Dante isn't cool. He's a huge edgy dork who people actively mocked when he was first revealed.
Right. No turning back.
Infested.
Oh, shit.
And to be fair, like, old Dante wasn't actually cool so much as he was just kind of kitschy. He did a bunch of cool stuff, and it's still a power fantasy, and a really good one at that. And I understand the underlying sentiment. I kind of agree and disagree. And then he justified it by saying, like, the original white mop-top Dante would get laughed out of any bar that he was walking into dressed the way he was. Which is also a silly statement, because so would new Dante. He looks like a huge douche. But the point is, I don't think those remarks are actually all that bad, so if he said something worse, let me know, but I don't find those statements to be all that offensive. I've been told by like a couple of different people, and I've read this different places, that to me disrespects the legacy of Devil May Cry. He's said some apparently questionable things, and that's the best that, or rather the worst that I could find, which is, I don't know, I don't find that particularly worthy of taking offense to. At worst, you can maybe say that it's a little bit disconnected. Oh, don't want to get caught by that a second time. What? What happened there? I need a little Kazooie. What? Face. For why my rake didn't land for a second. Oh, this will be fine. Oh shit, I forgot they could do that. It's been so long since I've seen that move. Oh, hello. This might not be good. I mean, I was kind of right under it when it formed. Oh no, the ghost rages. Alright, let's keep one of you locked down. And then, I think that's my best path to victory here. God, that is fun. That is the stinger input for Aquila, by the way. By the way, thanks to everyone for letting me know how that's supposed to be pronounced. I was informed that it's, oh god, I can't remember now. It's either a Spanish or Portuguese word for eagle. Yeah, I don't think my plan is working too well. Also, it's kind of shit at racking the style up. Which is kind of secondary or even tertiary to my goals here, but not even getting that as a consolation prize in that fight. Woo! Poverty that fight was. Oh, this is nice. Really obvious lost soul here. And I think that we are getting something pretty good coming up.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, it had no chance to crush us. I don't think they really counted on Stinger being used as proper movement tech. Like, just for regular level traversal. Which is kind of silly, if you think about it, not accounting for that. Or they just didn't feel the need to. They didn't feel it would be particularly relevant to account for that. Which I think is more understandable. No, we don't want to go after the Devil Star. Never worth going out of your way for that. Wait a minute. Ah, I was about to make a huge mistake and have to do backtracking.
Time to move out.
Come on, Vergil. Hang on, Dante.
Vergil, just be careful you don't trigger the tempering mechanism.
Bingo. Bingo. Not bingo. Ah, that's bullshit.
Vergil, you must not let yourself get dragged into limbo, or you will lose your ability to hack the servers. If you are detected, it's all over.
Make it.
This is cool. This gives us our feeling of, like, nimbly flipping through the laser hallway.
Fuck off!
Oh, yeah. We're starting to mix these in with regular enemies. Fortunately, that comes a little bit too late. We'll get, I want to say, at least one or two more fights like this. Two of them together can be really fun. Also, you can kite all the enemies back to the other end of the room and use the lasers to your advantage. I'm not sure where... Oh, hey. Didn't know he could cancel out. Oh, like that. Good. Glad I got to show that. Didn't know they could cancel out their teleport into another teleport. That is a new one. I'm not confident on that. And we're clear of all the lasers for the level. Now, was there anything else around? Am I crazy? No, I don't think I have any reason to go backwards. Alright, so down here we go. And we're coming across the Divinity Statue, so we know we're going the right way.
Over here.
Here, you will rendezvous with Vergil.
Seems we underestimated Kat. I didn't. You really care about her. About all of this. You once said you didn't give a shit.
Take the elevator up to floor 154.
Here, Dante, take this. I took it off a security guard.
Might look like a taser in the real world, but it's a powerful demon weapon in Limbo.
Thanks.
Vergil, you will make your way towards Mundus's chamber in the real world. Dante, there's no way through from Limbo, so you will have to go via the West Wing.
So that powerful demon weapon is
Find
called
the West Wing
Kablooey.
sky bridge.
And Kablooey works like the Magnum from Resistance 2, in that you fire a couple of darts into an enemy. I think you get up to 5 by default, and you can upgrade the maximum number of darts. And then you can, with the press of a button, detonate them all at once. It's a pretty fun tool. Can also enable some really nifty combo extension if you get good at using it. Whoa! I managed to miss every shot of that trillion stab. Z. But even like if you're just using it in the most crude, basic way possible, it's still a treat. I was thinking about saying that it's a blast, but I thought better of it. And we're in the home stretch. Shame we get this so late in the game.
You'll have to go up 5 stories of hell. I hope you make it. It's gonna be tough.
Alright, we're gonna get all this crap out of the way and grab the lost soul that I know is in this room because we just saw it through the glass a minute ago. And is there anything else we really want to do? Oh no, it's just a hidden mission. Okay, so we'll jump in the elevator and we'll get ready to wrap this one up. Oops. Spun a little bit too hard. Ah, we partied too hard in the elevator.
She was right.
It's like MagFest.
This is hell.
I heard they started cracking down on the elevator parties at MagFest, which it's probably for the best.
Better.
At this point, you should see the main core, Dante. You have to break in somehow.
That looks oddly color-coded and shaped so as to be specifically accessible to our gauntlet weapon. So this terrace fight up here, there are a lot of layers to it. This one can get quite difficult. That worked out really well. Stopped him dead in his tracks with that. Oh shit. The terrain is also uneven, which makes this a little bit challenging, depending on how you navigate it. I guess it might also work against the tyrant. Yup, it does. Wow, that's goofy. Oh, why would you make terrain like this? Knowing that the pathing is gonna do these things. Oh, we can reach him with the last hit on the Trinity Smash because of the AoE. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. But we are not nearly done. Ah, here it is. Finally. This thing should have been a proper boss fight. Just expand the moveset a little bit. Give it an extra phase. This would have been a good-ass boss fight. It would have been one of the best ones, if not the best one in the game, actually. But even as a mini-boss, it's still really good. This is straight up my favorite enemy type. I think I was maybe trying a little bit too hard to go for those try-hard parries before. Which, like, it's nice and it's really flashy and it's strong if you can hit them, but it's a little bit challenging to do. I started taking to parrying them with Rebellion instead of using the prop shredder on Osiris. That works a little bit more. It requires more timing, but like if you're doing it with Osiris, you're relying more on luck that they'll come out at the correct angle to parry them. Whereas with Rebellion, it's more about just reacting and timing. That is going to do it for now. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one.